Hi guys, this is Alexis from Reflections of a Bookaholic, and I'm here with another Plan With Me. This is my spread from last week using a fall themed kit from The Giving Girl. And then this week I'm planning for October 11th through October 17th. I'm bringing in another fall kit. This one is from Graceful Muse Paperie and it's gold foiled. I especially love this because the pumpkins are front and center and they're green. So a little bit different, very elegant. Love, love, love gold foil, of course. But we get the florals and that nice soft theme. But the focus on pumpkin I thought was a little different, so I just wanted to bring it in. Of course, we see pumpkins and leaves and fall themed kits all the time, but usually it's not really the focus, especially in a kit that also has florals in them. So to start off, I do put down my base, and for once, I did film my entire planning process. So I even filmed when I decorated the date covers and started kind of trying to spruce up my base a little bit. So definitely stay tuned because that's a little different in this particular video. For the base, I do put down my bottom washi and then quickly move to the headers and the date covers. These date covers were a little interesting because the date dots go on the right instead of on the left, which I'm used to, and I like that. I thought it was just a little bit different, not too crazy, but just a little bit different to be noticeable. After that, I did move and white out the October so that I can spruce it up and make it my own. I put in a corner scallop that came in the kit, and then I put in that Polaroid sticker from Miss and Meow. I pull in the pumpkin deco from the kit, and then I pull in a month script from Randy.Plans. I love this script because it's a little bigger than some of the other ones that I have. I pulled in some embellishments from Sadie Stickers, and I really like how that corner came out. I used a few more embellishments than I typically use, but again, like I said earlier, sometimes I just feel inspired. For the quote box, I use the quote box that came in the kit, and this one just says autumn, and then I quickly put down the rest of my sidebar. I still use my sidebar pretty functionally. I do fill it in and use it to look back on. So I put down a Monday through Sunday tracker, and I am using that to just write down maybe one or two things that I couldn't fit down in the week, but they were memorable enough that I wanted to be able to refer back to them, and they stood out in my mind and I thought were pretty important. I also put down two habit trackers. I like to use two when I can. I usually track my prenatals, which I use a vitamin script, and I also tend to track my skincare because I'm trying to be trying to be better about it. I used to be awful about it, but I needed to be better. I need to start tracking my water again because I haven't been doing so great, and water is really important when you're breastfeeding. And even though I've slowed down and starting to wean on the breastfeeding, water is water is important to stay alive, but I could embarrass myself by telling you guys how much water I normally drank before I really was forced to when I was pregnant. So I'm not going to embarrass myself, so I'm going to leave that out. I did bring in a floral sticker from Bloom Paper Studio at the bottom of my sidebar. Just to kind of fill that space, I put in floral and then put in the gold floral from Bloom Paper Studio. Moving in, I wanted to put in something between the date covers and the headers. I almost put in kind of like a dotted divider, but I liked this double line divider better because it matched the bottom washi and I thought it made it more cohesive. So I'm just really vibing with this kit and thinking about cohesiveness. I mean, who am I? I decided to decorate the date covers by using some of the deco that came in the kit. I put in some florals and then came around and cut up some of the pumpkins to put them at the top. Now, later on in the plan with me, I do cut up some pumpkins and put the bottoms of the pumpkins next, well, not next to, but aligned it with the top that's in above the date covers now. So that sounds confusing, but on the day like Wednesday where there is just a top half of a pumpkin, I was able to line up the bottom half at the to make it look kind of cool. And I wish I wouldn't have put some of the bottoms upside down because that's weird. I wish I would have done that for all of them. The top pumpkins across the top, and then line up the bottom underneath the headers, to kind of like a peekaboo kind of thing. But I didn't think about that until way later, and by that point I didn't want to change it. So here I'm just putting in some embellishments. I'm kind of going all out, just jazzing it up and actually filming it. All of these embellishments are from City Stickers or Simply Watercolor Co. I'm not, I can't tell which are which, but those are where the embellishments came from in this portion. Most of them came from Sadie Stickers. And then that's pretty much it for the base. I'm just kind of filling everything in, looking at it to see if I've got enough extra to make me happy. I do take this line divider from, well, it's really a dotted divider from Honey Inked, and I do kind of pull this in throughout the spread. I start off by putting them above the date covers to create kind of like a bottom, just to kind of create something for my florals and my embellishments to sit on. And then I do put that dotted line underneath the bow headers that are above the full boxes. Put in a little swoop divider that I think is from the Giving Girl, and that there you have it. And then I'm ready to actually plan. So moving to Monday, I start off by cutting down some floral. It's a little hard to see because the floral is white. And then I put down a no school sticker from Fox and Pip because Jacob was out of school that day. I put down a third box, and I put down an icon from Crafts by Towie, just to note that we had a parent-teacher conference with Jacob's teacher. I then put down a flag sticker. It's a long skinny flag. It's again kind of hard to see because of the white. And then cut down another flag sticker and put down a laptop from a shop that I believe, no, I think that laptop might be from Sweet Bean Plans. I'll have to look. And then that herring script is a script that I got from Melissa's craft shop when she used to do those. I then layered over a bow checklist over a large floral that came in the kit, and jotted down a few things that I got done. I needed to run some errands. I have tons of work calls. I feel like for work these days, all I do is check emails and make calls. Work is really frustrating right now, and I won't bore you, but it's all of the horrible things that we thought would happen in the pandemic didn't really happen. It got delayed. And what we're really dealing with in our work, where we work with kids, is we're working with the effects of the pandemic and the effects of not being in court and being virtual for over a year, and just kids kind of getting lost and us not knowing where they are, and trying to make kids safe when we have nowhere for them to sleep, or they have nowhere to put their head. Parents who are just trying to make it work, but it's hard. It's hard right now. And work is hard because it's very hard to dedicate your life to helping people and fixing problems. And I mean, that's what I do for a living. I fix people's problems, and I fix problems that I didn't cause. I fix people's mistakes, or attempt to. I do the best that I can. But it's really hard to have that kind of job and then not have any answers or any solutions. It's really frustrating, feeling like I'm spinning my wheels, and I don't know. I'm sure everyone else is having a hard time. It's just a hard time these days, and here I am venting, and I should be really grateful, but yeah, there you have it. I make phone calls and I send emails every day. That's my life right now. And I visit clients. I do that as well. Back to the plan with me on Tuesday. I had a Zoom permanency hearing at the top, and that girl I think is from gosh, I haven't used that sticker in a long time because it is from Glam Planner. And then that work script is from Letters to Apollo. And then at the bottom, I did put down a bow checklist and jotted down a few things and noted that we had family dinner and I had a pumping sesh at the end of Tuesday. And then back to Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I put down a corner scallop from the kit. I wanted to put down that Zoom meeting script, but I had some problems like with the placement of it. That laptop sticker is from the Pretty Pink Co. I think it's on white paper. I think her shop offers her icons on premium matte or clear paper, and I have them in both, and I use them both for different reasons. I originally bought stickers in on clear paper because I didn't know which, I mean, if you watch some of my earlier Plan With Me's from this year, I really didn't know when to buy the clear icons and when to buy them on premium matte. And then I bought a lot of icons from Crafts by Tally, which is on premium paper, premium white paper. And as I'm finding my groove, I have so many icons on premium white paper, and I like that, don't get me wrong, but every once in a while I kind of wish that I had a sticker or a type of sticker that's on clear paper that I could work with a little bit better. It's rare. I can't complain. I really like the collection that I built, but every once in a while it does come up. On Wednesday, I jotted down a few things that I got done. I met up with my brother at Sawyer and Co. I had some delicious grits, and I needed to pick up Jacob that day. That school pickup script is actually from Piper Paper Co. And that mom and kid sticker is from Paper Shire. I had a Zoom meeting at the end of the day, and Jacob did some reading. He read to me at the end of the night, which is one of my favorite things to do, is listening him read. He's grown up so much, and he's reading so well. On Thursday, I start off by putting down a floral and using an embellishment to kind of accent that. A couple embellishments. I use a crib sticker from Paper Shower just to note that the baby slept in pretty long that morning. Totally messed up our schedule. It's been a long time that I had to like check the monitor and was scared that he wasn't breathing because he was sleeping so long. But I guess he was tired. I mean, what can I say? So I put down that laptop sticker from the Pretty Pink Co. just to note that I had a child advocates meeting, and then I had a pumpkin spice cake coffee using the Nespresso machine, which that was my husband's birthday gift, and man, it was genius. It was the best gift that I've ever given him that I get to use every day. So on Thursday, I put down that pumpkin and just noted that I had a permanency conference to attend. And then I layered over a bow checklist over a flag sticker. Put down that backpack sticker, which is an icon from Crafts by Towie, just to note a few things that I did that afternoon. I needed to pick up Jacob, had to make him tacos at his request and practice his snap words with him. And then I also took him to the playground. At the end of the night, I do the prayers with the boys, just kind of the whole night. Well, I don't always do the whole nighttime routine, which is bath and teeth and all that stuff. So that night I just did prayers. Typically I am the one that does the prayers because Jacob prefers that. He asked me. So if his dad does the prayers, he'll still ask that I come pray with him anyway. It's not really that I pray better than his dad or anything. It's more like I fall for all of the stalling techniques that he pulls out of his hat. I fall for them every single time. And that's just what's behind that. On Friday, I don't remember where I got that sticker, but if you have any questions, let me know and I can dig out my stickers and look which shop that came from, but I just noted that, man, it was a rough morning, and it was one of those times where I was in my pajamas and I had like a shirt on top of it and a like suit jacket, and I was like not making it. I often put on my blue light glasses because they're really big and they hide my face. It was rough. I had mediation that day, and then I just jotted down a few things that I did while I was doing mediation. And then at the end of the night, I went to girls' night out at the church, at City Reach Church, and I put on some makeup and got dressed and just kind of got out of the house, which is pretty rare for me these days. I forgot to film the bottom of Friday, but all I did was play Roblox with Jacob, and I did some admin stuff and journaled, and I put down a pin icon from Crafts by Towie, just to note that. And when I zoom out at the very end, you can see on Friday what I did, since I wasn't on camera for it here. On Saturday, I had a visit that morning, and so I got up. That car sticker is from Paper Muse Crafts, and then I put a mom and nursing baby sticker from Paper Shower, just to note that I nursed the baby and put him down for a nap. We went to a pumpkin patch. So Jacob asked to go to a pumpkin patch, so we went to a pumpkin patch that night. First time in a long time that we've done something like that. I don't know what Jacob's friends at school were doing, but he came home wanting to go to a pumpkin patch, and my husband and I, we just had to figure it out. We're not really pumpkin patch kind of people. And I say that knowing that this is the first of many pumpkin patches we did this fall season. So we went to the pumpkin patch, and I expected to get one pumpkin, and somehow we had like, I don't want to talk about it. We had a embarrassing amount of pumpkins that came home with us. And I don't even know what you do, or I didn't then. What do you do with all the pumpkins, and why do you get more than one? But we did. And we grabbed some good pizza. It's been a while from Home Slice, and headed home. On Sunday, we started off with some family fun and rumpus. I don't remember exactly what that was, but that's what I jotted down. And then I put down a bow checklist, layered 2 over each other, so I could make a list of 4 instead of 3, just to jot a few things down. Tosh made breakfast and tidied up. We all tidied up. I needed to water the plants, and I ran to Whole Foods. Did some meal prep. That apron sticker is from Crafts by Towie, of course. And then I layered over a few layering stickers and put them together, and put down that football helmet and ball sticker from Crafts by Towie, just to know that I watched I watched football. And I really just watch the teams that have my players on them, so that I can really see how well they're doing and I can make decisions about my team. I'm extremely competitive, and I win. And I win at least one of my teams every year, and I really don't want to break that streak this year. And just noted at the end of the week that the baby has 8 teeth now. So I zoomed out so you can see this spread. I love how this came out. Graceful Muse Paperie is one of my favorite shops. I love her kits. I love her style, and I love the vibe. And I show you the leftover stickers, and try to do a vid wiggle to the best of my ability, and turn off the lights, and that's it. If you enjoyed this play with me, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye.